Right, so hi everyone. I'm filming them all on the Sunday, Sunday the 30th of April. But this is the one for, so that's not really important, but it's just, I just felt guided to say it. Just like I said, because I just kind of want to concentrate on, well, actually this, which is quite interesting, this, when I started shuffling before I pressed record, so we're right into it, by the way. If you're new, hi, my name's Claire, it's not Crystal. That could be easily understood that people would get confused by that, but I always just like to say it. So healing's weaved in everything I do as well. So take the healing from the message. But yeah, when I was shuffling, this leapt out, and it is this day. If you're watching it for real time, although they're all timeless, it will go into Scorpio moon right before the Scorpio full moon on the Friday. So it will be a time of emotional healing. But it's really quite interesting, the synchronicity where I'm going to be giving myself, like I said, a bit of a break in the sense of you'll be still seeing a video every day. Unless I forget or something, but you'll still be seeing a video because I've got one for every day. And I will still be releasing the shorts too, but I always film them all on one day anyway. And then, like I said, I've got energy to do off the cuff shorts, which I probably will do as well. I will. But other than that, I definitely won't be doing any live streams anytime soon, the way I'm feeling. And again, I just mean like I'm being guided to go away. Yeah, that nails it. I'm doing my own emotional healing and shadow work. And yeah, it just balances out the energy after giving out so much as well. Yeah, so anyway, that I'll put it back and see if it comes out again. But if it doesn't, this is what we all need to be doing. Build in any Scorpio moon, but definitely a Scorpio full moon. Again, I'm going really extra, really animating how intense this is going to be. Wherever the Scorpio is in your chart, batten down the hatches, carve out some time for you, okay? Because I don't care if you're usually really very good at that sounded horrible the way I said it, but do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, what I'm saying is, even if you're somebody that does shadow work all the fucking time, like me, they're just going to take you up a gear. Life is going to throw you situations to see if you can handle that. And I mean, that's very much where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's like I'm very much fall down, 7, stand up, 8 kind of energy. But fucking hell, man. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes stuff really does, it comes to try you. Do you know what I mean? And that's why, again, one of my favourite things to say, especially in dark times, is this too shall pass. Because it will, but not if you don't give yourself the time to heal. So, and again, it's funny, isn't it? But the way in which I am here to be a light in the darkness for many people, but I need to obviously look after my own energy too. But it's interesting and they just, that's so funny, they just drew me to a light bulb box in my room. And they like when I said that. So, there is something about you can still be the light in a dark time, but give yourself some time, you know what I mean? And that's what's actually quite easy about me. Just film these all in the one day and then, release them, you know what I mean? And so I'm not actually needing to do something every day, and it gives myself a bit of a break and focus on my own stuff and slow down. So, emotional healing, bleeding heart. It's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. So that's the theme for this day. May the 4th, very apt, like I say, for building up to that Scorpio full moon. The energy, I would say, all of this week, but definitely Thursday, Friday, on the day of the actual full moon, and really that the whole weekend is going to be intense. There's going to be the light is going to be shone on the darkness. It's going to be secrets coming out in personal lives and the collective. I definitely feel there's going to be some dark stuff being revealed in the world. Protect your energy. I'm just being drawn to the fact as well that coronation thing is happening right. I noticed it's happening right on the Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, and that's no coincidence. Yeah, if you get what I'm saying, that's no coincidence. These things are planned, and it's not millionaires that use astrology, it's billionaires, guys. You get what I'm saying? So if you've been somebody, again, there wouldn't be many people that tune into me, but that is a kind of secret dark thing around astrology, is that like a lot of the collective, you're made to think, oh, that's some kind of far out there thing, and if you kind of look too much into stuff like that, you're kind of a whack job or whatever. I know that's not many people around here, otherwise you wouldn't be tuning into me, unless it's the people for the entertainment. It's more like, no, the joke's on you if you think it's a load of shit. Do you know what I mean? It's very, very real. And I can always see the connection with astrology when there's dark stuff that happens in the world, whether it's obvious it's been planned around these certain full moons or new moons, or see what I mean? I'm going so Scorpio. And I mean, I'm filming this on a Virgo moon right now, but my energies went really, really Scorpio because the way that is in my chart. Like, I just am easily filled with stuff like that. I can see right through dark agendas of things long before other people. And the people that do see it at the same time as me usually tend to have heavy Scorpio in their chart too. So I know that you're out there, my brothers and sisters. Probably the ones that lurk and don't talk, actually, unless you are one of the ones that talk. But anyway, all that I desire, I receive life. I receive just life. All that I desire, I receive. Life just keeps getting better and better. Holy fuck, sorry. I can see the humour in that. This is not where I'm at. I'm sorry, but this is a great affirmation. Not where I'm at right now. So if you're, that could all change though. I say it all the time. In the energies that we live in, be present with wherever you're at. If you're feeling shit, give yourself some time. I've currently got free text sitting in my phone. And remember, guys, I'm not somebody that's like, so that's so funny about say social Sally. Don't know where that came from. Is there somebody called Sally watching? I don't even know a Sally. But it's like, yeah, I'm not, I don't usually have loads of text on the go or that, right? It's but I've got free text sitting in my phone, and the only text I've replied today is one of my best friends. And apart from that, like, I'm not even, I can't be arsed replying to the other ones until tomorrow, really, because I'm protecting my own energy. And again, it doesn't matter who it is. It's yes, I mean, I'm channeling that feeling of overwhelm. It's like I need to go. You see what I mean? I'm getting, oh wow, this is crazy. I can't get the words out, but I'm going to keep going because I'm channeling the energy. It's like I just need that fucking time myself. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, so take note if this is how you're feeling either right now when you're watching it. Oh yeah, and the thing is, remember, I'm releasing them on the day, or I might do it the day before. So you're actually watching this on the Thursday, or potentially, the Wednesday if I release it the day before, or maybe you're seeing it the day after. But just take note, because I'm channeling the energy of overwhelm. So it doesn't matter that I'm filming this, a few days in advance. It's like that's, if I'm feeling like that now, basically I'm really going to be feeling like that around then, and I know that. So that's why I won't be available for my bigger, my live sessions. Like, I'm better suited to just doing the ones like this, the personal ones like this, if even any personals come in. But can I just say, FYI, if you are wanting a very in-depth, like if you need something like that's a bit of a mystery, or a psychic detective, or you're suspecting there's some kind of fuckery going on around you, like the many examples I've given on the lives over the weeks, or whenever it comes up in these recorded ones, the best thing to do is book one of them, and don't tell me anything, and I'll just see what I pick up on. If you feel like you need to say what area it's about, then do it if you want. But like the other one, the last few that I've done, people didn't tell me anything, and I picked up on exactly what they were needing to hear. And again, remember, it's not always like juicy stuff like what you have noticed. It's usually what you haven't noticed. Like, I pick up on like people that are really at your energy. Like, ones, I'm being shown one from ages ago now. I don't know if it was last year, the year before, and it was just like, so obviously everyone I helped Twinflames, but it was like usually that particular. I'm laughing because she may actually tune in these on the DL, and if she does, if she recognises that this is her, sending lots of love. I hope you're well. But it's that is somebody that would usually always want to know about her and her twin flame. But when we were in the session, the thing that took up the whole session, and that actually was a live Zoom, was actually the fact that she was allowing someone into her energy field every day, and it was somebody basically was at her inbox every day. So look at what I just said about the text thing. Now, the people sitting in my text are people that I know very well and love, and it's I'll just get back to them, you know what I mean, when I've got more energy tomorrow. But it's kind of like and remember that emotional healing card, it's very important. it's like there must be somebody tuning into this, that you're in a similar situation. Like that woman literally hadn't, like, she didn't have this woman that was basically annoying her every day on the radar because she felt it was quite insignificant. Do you mean it was just somebody that kept offloading all of her shit on her? And I mean, that client is a very beautiful, as you all are, a very beautiful, friendly woman. And but what I got, like, so she hadn't told me anything about this, right? But it was like, I was just like, look, there's something in your energy field, and it's like, I can feel the people that are around him that aren't good for your connection, but there's somebody in your energy field. I said, there's somebody that kind of, that you talk to every day, and it was just, anyway, it was one of these, like, it was one of these things we had to feel into. And anyway, yeah, it was something that she would have completely and utterly missed. And that person would be, she would say that herself. She did say that herself. That it's like, wow, she would never have got that in a million years, that was contributing to the issues with her and her twin flame. Because that's somebody that, she did have contact with the twin flame. And it was the other energy in her life that she was allowing to drain her every day. That was putting a dampener on it. And do you know that as soon as we cleared her energy of that and she put in the appropriate boundaries, the connection with her and her twin flame, 1111. Do we need to get some love cards? I wasn't going to be doing that with these, but I'm feeling the need because I'm talking about this so much. Because again, it's a rarity when I'm talking about twins that are in contact with their twin, I suppose. Like I said, I do help some engaged couples, some married couples, but that wasn't one of them. That was somebody that, but she does have contact in the physical. Hopefully still now as well. So it's kind of, look, and it's 11:44 as I'm saying it, no coincidence. And actually with that particular client, whenever I was on a Zoom, I always used to get drawn to that, or whenever she got in touch. That actually happened last week with one of you guys as well. And that's actually with somebody that is not, her main priority isn't always asking about the twin flame. She's like on, where she's at right now, which is where we all need to be at. But you know what I mean? Some people are more like, what's going on with my twin flame? But like I said before in the live, that actually really isn't who I tend to attract. And definitely nowadays, it's like I'm helping people with their life purpose, their calling. When the twin flame stuff comes up, it comes up. But I'm not typically one of these readers and healers that gets people that's like, oh my god, I just need to know about my twin. It's like, no, if it comes up, it comes up, kind of thing. We need to focus on your energy. Right, so, so just the whole point of me, so see what I mean? This must be important. The whole point is you're going to recognise if there's something that you need real detective work around. And for me personally, whenever I've received like a reading or a healing like that, it is such needed confirmation that you've already felt something, and then you don't even tell the person that you get to do the reading anything about, and they pick up on the exact same thing. You know exactly who they're talking about. It is very healing, I find, when I'm receiving that. So I'd love to be able to do that for one of you. And like I said, that's where I'm going to be putting out that's where my energy is more suited for the foreseeable right now. It might even be for the whole of May, but definitely for the next couple of weeks. So just saying. So if you do want a live Zoom, just be a little bit more patient. And actually that will be when we're coming out of the Mercury retrograde too. So, right, so what do we need to know for your Divine Feminine energy? And I'm going to go and get one of the 20 flamey decks. Your Divine Feminine energy, regardless of whether you're Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, because we all have both. Your receptive energy. We've got Wise Soul. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. Yeah, so again, it's about, the pink colours is about self-love. And again, so it's about this giving yourself. Remember, the Bleeding Heart card is pink as well, pink and green. So it's all heart chakra colours, pink and green, to me. But different colours can mean different things to you. I always say that. And that me saying it like that, really, basically, because it's like, it doesn't matter what something means to me, right? It's what it means to you. So if pink means something different to you, take that as well. But that's just if people want to go by what I'm bringing through. Self-love, right? It's about self-love, and it's about honouring the wisdom that your unique soul carries. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I'm going to get this deck. What will we get? Oh god, I've picked up quite a few. Right, okay. I need to try and not make this one very long though, because I want to get the other ones done, like today. Just, do you mean that's where I'm at, so that I don't need to do any extra ones I'll do are done. But, right, so what do we need to know? Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. So I feel this is about somebody missing someone. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. So will we take one more? What's on the bottom? My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want it to. So what I'm getting from this, right, it's not everyone, but for whatever situation, wherever I was guided to go deeper with these cards, this is like a twin flame that's never, they've obviously had something with their twin flame before, so it doesn't always need to be a relationship. You could just have had a something or a situationship, but you could have been in a relationship, so take what resonates with you. But it's definitely a pair that I've met before. It's not like you've known each other in a past life and you meet in this life, which does happen to some. It's like you've had something with them before, and you're always kind of secretly hoping they pop up somewhere. And again, you're not secretly hoping they pop up somewhere if you're not in a place for it, though. So this is somebody that's kind of like, I'm getting that kind of energy of I want it, I don't want it, scared of it. I couldn't go against my family to be with you, and I feel it's like there's this, for this, whoever this is for, it's like, yeah, there's an extreme dislike to your twin flame from family member or people that feel like family. So it's not for everyone, but it is for someone. My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want it to. And again, that's why this person doesn't want to be thinking about you in that way, or you don't want to be thinking of that person, because it just seems like really difficult. That's really interesting. I'm sure the one that, again, I've just gotten back to filming these again, and then I had a break, but for a couple of hours. But I think the one I done before this, so that'll be interesting if you're watching them every day, but the one I done before this, and then look at the back of that card, how they're like, it's like, I do want to, it's like two people that aren't talking, but want to. Yeah, it's that one again. Everywhere I go, I'll look around as if you'll magically be there. It's like, I'm sure it was a vibe of that, like, just, oh yeah, no, that was the first one. That was day one, was like, all these people that don't want this to happen. But again, that's with all twin flames. It's just more deep with other ones. But right, whatever. Before I forget the card, wise soul for divine feminine, but in divine masculine's feminine side. What else do we need to know about this? Like, so this kind of issues with family, and it's like whatever. It's like, it could have been something minor. Could be something minor that it's like, it could just be like that people have got opinions about, right? That's was kind of like a situationship that you're in. It's not somebody that you're meant to get in a relationship with, like, move on, all this kind of stuff. And you're the person that's listened, and now you're filled with regret. Or that's what your twin's done, right? Or again, it could be like more sinister, like friends, like say it's like friends of the opposite sex or whatever. It could be like friends that have actually secretly fancied you or fancied your twin, have steered you away from the twin because they wanted you for themselves. Oh, that's juicy, but I'm getting that too. You're the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning, but whatever's going on, it's like this divine masculine energy cannot get their twin out their head. Childhood woundings influencing my actions, yet. So again, it's like the childhood wounding card is because whoever it is that's got a strong hold on this person, whether that be you or someone you're connected to, it's putting them in quite a dilemma. I wish I could fix things between us. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's this push and pull. Like, I want to fix this, but other people aren't going to be happy. That's the vibe I'm getting. Right, what else do we need to write? Let's again, I'm going, see what I mean? I'm going very Scorpio here. So it makes sense to who it's meant to. Somebody's getting a personal reading today. Sometimes be like that. What's the divine masculine energy here? Oh my god. Fuck it. Look at this, guys. Wow. Right, okay. They're like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. They just told me to pull all them. That's quite a lot, but it is like a personal reading. Somebody must need this out there, so you're welcome. And if I'm not replying to comments in real time, if you missed day one, go and watch that and it'll explain why, if you've got an hour, because it was about 55 minutes. But yeah, basically, I'm just having some time myself and I'll get back to the comment. I might even get back to the comments next week, whatever. I might have caved and be replying. I don't fucking know. But right now, I'd like to just not be as active. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. Listen, I've got a really strong connection with these Flivver cards, but I don't use them all the time. But I was guided to use them because it is the Flivver full moon tomorrow, if you're watching this on Thursday the 4th of May or Friday. And yeah, most of these cards are really fluffy and all of that, but it's like this makes sense of what I was just, the energy I was channeling. It's like a divine masculine knows where their heart lies, where they want to go, but there's close people. I'm going to say close people because it won't always be family. Some families actually, some twin flame families actually love their twin flame, and who knows why that happens, but it's kind of like, yeah, who knows why that happens. But again, it's like I always say, you got to question if your family has extreme dislike to your true twin flame, who you know is your twin flame, that's really fucking worrying. It really is, because your twin flame is you, it's your energy, so it tells you a lot about the people around you, basically. Like, yeah, if there was somebody really close around my life and they took an instant dislike to my twin flame, I'd be paying attention, because it means there's something that's triggering them about me. Whether they realise that's really deep, but it is true. But again, this is very Scorpio energy, so just pay attention to that. If you get the twin flame journey, if you're watching this, that really is as cut and dry as what it is. So don't let others question your decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. Very fitting with what I've said. There's a new beginning coming, but I feel it's challenging. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. Phoenix rising energy, very Scorpio full moon. Look at this. Release all anger. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. That one came up a few days ago. But this is basically, there is a lot of anger. There's a lot of people at war here about this connection. If this is you or if this is your twin, it's like, yeah, see through the darkness and rise, be the phoenix rising, and yeah, honour your anger, but honour it in the right place with the right people. Yeah, don't add fuel to the fire. I feel like that might even be like about for those of you that have contact with your twin, if you have an argument with them, be very careful who you vent to about your twin flame. Make sure that it's like a counsellor, or like, like what I said before, a friend that gets the journey. Yeah, trust. You can trust the people around you. They are archangels sent to give you the guidance you seek. Again, you see that fitted with what I just said. There are people that you can trust with what you're going through. And again, like, obviously, the most obvious one would be if you are already in a position to be in contact, just let the dust settle and you and your twin talk. So I must be talking to someone where that's a thing. You and your twin talk, just the two of you, and make time to be listened and heard in equal measure. I'm sure there's a card that says that. So chakra clearing, Lotus. By clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. Remember, the Divine Feminine card was about wisdom, and these are all the Divine Masculine cards. So that actually, wow, that's really deep. That actually makes sense. The Divine Feminine card has got this card about being a wise soul, and it's like, it feels like someone that's went through a lot of lessons, and you're in a very receptive state of attracting to you what you desire and deserve presently, and just trusting and going with the flow, however crazy it is. And this is all the work that a Divine Masculine's doing. It's a lot of shit, guys. So we're sending our love to you regardless of, listen, man, woman, whatever you identify as, this is a lot of stuff. Like, basically, Divine Masculines are doing the work, And it's funny, I just had this synchronicity where, I just saw a comment like that, and it's true. Like, it's like, don't assume that your twin flame isn't doing the work. They are. They're going through a lot of stuff, even if they're not fully awake to what this journey's about, and they don't realize it's connected to the twin flame journey. But they're open up to their wisdom. You're healed, Calendula, Pop Marigold. The healing you've prayed for is on its way. Let your inner beauty shine, Pink Rose. The rose is significant to someone watching this. You're a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect, so let your light shine, inspire others. Now again, pink is about self-love. This is about someone realising they're true. This is really deep, but again, it is for Scorpio full moon. Like, your true beauty. And remember, it's whether you call it God's love or spirit or divine or great spirit, like twin flames, it is, you're brought together by this higher love of God. It is, it's like this true love energy. And that's why I said before, if you resonate with it all, your kingdom spouse and all that kind of stuff, it's the same thing. It's just different names for the same thing. It's somebody that you were destined and fated to be with. And that's why there's so many, if you want to go down that route, yeah, it's like, that's what spiritual warfare is. There's so much darkness. Oh God, see, this is very Scorpio woman. There's so much darkness, and usually it's very, very close to home. It's trying to stop you from being with that destined partner. It's your job to see through it, and it's my job to help you see through it. Balanced friendships, exactly. This feels like one of the readings I done for one of the other days. I don't know what one that is now because I'm filming them all in a row, but it's showing divine masculine energies where they've been given, and people are happily taken, and they're beginning to see, wait a minute, I am worthy. I do deserve to be around people that are going to give back to me in the way that I give to them. And I need to stop giving to the wrong people. So I might even be channeling your past, or it might be your present. Hopefully it's not your future. Stop fucking doing that. I know it's not that easy. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. So this is someone realising, I've not been in equal romantic connections. I'm not in an equal romantic connection right now. I'm not in equal friendships. I want that. And it's about, the message coming in is, well, open your arms to receive, baby, and reach for the stars. Orchid, like seriously, these were the last cards. Eucalyptus and orchid. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on. You've prayed for help, now be open to accepting it. It's like literally like, look, yeah, you do deserve the best. So don't be peer pressured into settling for less than what you deserve, which is always going to be your twin flame. But you've got to do the work to love yourself, and your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and learn your boundaries and all these things. Right, okay. Now what else do we need to know? Because I do feel like, and then I'll film the one for the Scorpio filming. I'm open. That's like what I said. I'm open to compromise. So I feel for someone, I'm channeling the energy of this is like a big, deep, intense heart-to-heart that's going to take place between some twin flames. So if you know that you're not in a position to be doing that, it's no for you. But it's either you're open to compromise, or your twin is, or probably where that will happen is where you both are. I hope you wait for me. Wrongful advice. Yeah, see, it's making sense. Someone has taken wrongful advice in the past or the present. Hopefully you don't, you course correct, so you don't take, or you do get it after you see this and you connect it and you're like, wait a minute, this is the shit advice Claire was talking about. Yeah, will you choose me? It's somebody kind of backtracking a bit is what I heard, or maybe not backtracking. It's like maybe they never even took the step forward in the first place, but they always wanted to. And that's kind of what I'm feeling someone's going to say towards their twin is, because again, I'm going to say it like that, because you might be the person that's doing this, or you might be the person that's coming towards, or you might be neither and you're just fucking gawking in. But I don't know. But it's like, sorry, I was peer pressured into not seeing the truth. Will you still choose me? Oh, and oh shit, I wondered when that was going to come in. So I watched this film the other day, right? It's called The Portable Door. It's really good if you've got Sky Movies. And there's so much shit, like there's so much symbolism about the stuff that goes on in the world. I mean, so much. I can't even begin to, so, yeah, just watch it, right? It's really cool. But it's got stuff about being a seer in it. And it's like, there's a bit in it, it's very twin flamey too, because there's a bit in it where it's like she's reading his mind. And now this is where it's a bit dark, right? But again, sorry if I trigger people, but it's like, listen, it's the truth, right? And a Scorpio full moon, I'm definitely going to channel that. I channel it all the time. There's definite references to the things that people took. The things that you were told were going to helpful. Oh my God. The wrongful advice. Wow. The wrongful advice that was taken by health professionals. Yeah, there's definite reference to that. I'm speaking in code, kinda, because at one bit she's like, I do like you, but so ever since I've signed that contract to sign away my soul, which she didn't know she was doing at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? The things that people took, they didn't really know what it was. I don't know my own mind. I feel like my mind is being controlled by them. And I was like, oh my God, chills all over my body. Wow. But I think the good news is, guys, right? I felt it was symbolic of what has went on, what's still going on, is that, you know, all this other stuff happened, that they got her soul back, right? And then she, you know, and then she, yeah, you know, love story and all that. But it was more that, I mean, the love story was present in that film, but it's more like they're more like they've got each other's back, like friends throughout it, really. And they're more actually, at the start they act like they hate each other. So that's actually, or she acts like she hates him. So take the he and she away and change it and all of that. But you know what I mean? It's more like a friendship that builds, and then what else? But yeah, it's more about this sort of people posing as one thing, and there's something else going on behind the scenes, because it's like this crazy sort of meant to be like this company, but what's behind the company is at night they change into like dark beings and all of that. So again, very Scorpio full moon and very not too far from the truth. Yeah, it was really quite a good little sort of fantasy film, but again, as I say, a lot of truth in it, and they're mocking us, basically. They're mocking us. It's funny, it's a British, you know, it's got some American people in it, I think, but it's mainly based in London, that film. So yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to see it if it's not on Sky. Fuck knows. But it was done this year. And it's not got any big actors in it. Well, it has actually got some big actors, which I can't even think any of their names right now. But more like, the main ones are like kind of new actors. So yeah, there's something about that whether it's you or you're like thinking you're doing the right thing at the time, and then realising, wow, I followed wrong advice. So like, see how that fits. That can be for personal things, or it can be for more worldly, collective things that a lot of people have done. You matter. Yeah, someone's going to be going to their twin flame and basically say, like, letting them know how much they actually matter to them. I can't even look at you right now. It's like, and I'm getting this feeling that someone's quite ashamed of themselves actually for not doing something about it sooner. I still don't have all the answers. An alarm's going through another room, but I'm going to leave it just now. Love me. I am coming, trust. Yeah, I'm going to stop that for now, and I actually do need to turn that off because that does my tits in. Wait a minute. Oh, and it is for the other. I'll put another 5 minutes on the timer here. Famous last words, 5 minutes. But yeah, yeah. So whatever I've said all there, it's only going to make sense to whoever it's made to make sense tonight. But yeah, watch that film. It was a good wee film. Right, what else do we need to know? The path, yeah. Again, this came out before another one. Someone's been guided to follow their path. You get away from the peer pressure. It's a twin flame path because there's an attraction there, and they're grateful for the lessons that they've learned. They've had to be very strong, very resilient. 21, something coming full circle. 21 could be significance in this. 36 as well. Patience. Patience has been needed. Extremes hot, but this is always feels like twin flames, because like I always say, is that guy hot by himself, you know, and that's his own hand, or is that someone else's? It always feels like it's really about anger, that card, but it's different when I see else. There's a full moon in the background. Resistance, so it could be, oh yeah, it could, oh god, aye, Scorpio full moon, and it's, oh see, look, it's at 33 minutes. I'm always saying something significant at 33 minutes. 33 minutes, an hour and 44 minutes, or a minute and 44. I always notice when I watch back I'm saying something, or usually like there I noticed while I was doing it, because it's not like I'm always looking at the time. I just get, they guide me to it, and that's really that's really interesting too. I mean, I'm noticing everything. The card's 34 and it's just reached 34 minutes, so somebody watching this, something significant might have happened around the age of 34, or maybe you've not reached that age yet. I don't know. There's something to do with 34, so I might need to look up that angel number. Someone has got extreme passion, right? Like Kundalini energy rising. Like there's just extreme passion, desire, and that is very Scorpio. Like Scorpio's hot love. Do you know what I mean? It's like obsession, it's desire. it's intense, it's deep, it's sexy, you know, it's all these kind of words. So it's not, to be honest, not everybody wants that, but if that's your kind of thing, it is your thing, you know what I mean? But also the shadow side of that is it's control, and someone's got a real resistance. So yeah, I don't know if this was this video or the other one, it's like somebody wanting to do something, but controlling their desire, nourishment. But something is going to come to fruition. My stomach's rumbling there. That's funny because that's my tea in the oven. There's something significant about, so I feel like there's something significant about the ages of 36 and 37. So if you're past that, it's just, you know, cast your mind back. Maybe you don't even need to cast. Actually, for the people that watch this, like I said, a lot of people are, it's, oh yeah, and the 37 is a North Node thing. You know, that's when you're being guided onto your destined path, the path card a minute ago. But yeah, if you've still got a mask on, you're going to be, it's like this Scorpio full moon might be like forcing you to take the mask off, basically, to be who you really are. Oh, that's deep. Right, okay, better go before I burn my tea. Yeah, look, they just made me pick up the tarot and do that. But, yeah, the secrets are coming out. That's the moon card in reverse. But this could also be some real pushing down some deep secrets, you know, basically resistance to share the truth, but it is coming out. It depends which way you want to read that, but I'm reading it as like the secrets are coming out on the Scorpio full moon, because that is what it's about, and it's destined and fated times. But that sounded like I was about to say dated. I feel the way in which something has happened, it's dated, it's an old way of thinking, it's outdated, it's time to, you know, go through a rebirth. That's what Scorpio energy is about. And but also there could be something about dating here, because I keep saying dating, don't I? What other card do I use? My knees are clicking and everything here. Okay, I wasn't going to use this, but it just gave me this. Let's close it out on the crossing. And see, I don't use these cards very much, but look, initiation and limitless possibility, stars in the sky. It's like the possibilities are limitless when you push beyond your comfort zone. And this is a huge time of access, and especially, I haven't said that too much in these videos, but Pluto went retrograde on the 1st of May there. And that's about going inwards more. It's an Aquarius, that is very galactic. That looks very galactic. You're going through an initiation, and it feels very much on the one I've been channeling for today, the 4th of May, or whenever this resonates, because it's timeless. It's very much about you. The initiation is, are you going to do what you want to do and follow your path? Or are you going to be peer pressured into what other people want you to do? And I think I'm going to boom drop the mic on that one. Oh, and it's 37 minutes, so that could be significant to the person watching. See you later.